Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game 21, the clash of titans yet again between the Elgin Eagles and the Itasca Warriors. Ramesh Raja opening the innings, and Vinay Sinha opening the bowling for the Itasca. It's been a very balanced points table so far. So the Lahore Qalandars, they're on the top of the table this tournament so far, having played 4 games. Deepak Dynamites, they are 6, they have played 4. And Cardinals, they have played 5, they are on 3. There's teams that have lost so many games. The highest number of games lost, St. Charles Raptors, they lost 4. There's still 6 on the table. It's going to be an interesting cut. So every team has at least one game. Oh, what a shot this is from Ramesh Raja. Brilliant shot, headed right over that sweeper cover for the first 6 of the innings. Ramesh Raja, what an incredible bat he is. Scores tons of runs everywhere he plays. So the Elgin Eagles, they're pretty stacked up here tonight. They want to get some points. They want to get to the top of the table. Nothing wrong with that. So you can see the Itasca Warriors, they're number 4. They've played 4. They have won 3. And the Elgin Eagles, they have played 4. They have only won 1. So they have stacked up here tonight so they can get 4 points and they can come to number 5 on the table here tonight. They have to win by a margin here tonight to be number 5, or they'll end up being number 6, which is still okay because there's still a good amount of games left. Every team has a very good chance of making it to the playoffs. So 1 over up, and Ramesh Raja Jr. scoring 12 of 6, 1 boundary and 1 6. So Moin Babar into the attack. He's gonna bowl to Zoad Hussain, brother of our Maddie, Imad Hussain.
Where is your dad?
That's a good single. He's driving it towards the mid-off. We'll get a single now and get off strike. Brings back Ramesh Raja Jr. on strike. And Ramesh Raja, you talk about class, you talk about some powerful hitting, then you're definitely talking about Ramesh Raja. What an incredible bat he is. The Itasca Warriors, they would want to take away Ramesh Raja's wicket as early as they can, or he's gonna take the game as far away from them as he can. Oh, what a shot. Fielder getting underneath it. Could be close. Might not, probably. Yeah, that's a drop catch. There was good ground to cover. Never looked like he was gonna take the shot. And that's the first life for Ramiz Raja. And remember this, somebody's dropped Ramiz Raja when he was on 12. You see what's gonna happen at the end of the innings, you'll be surprised. Brilliantly played. Good ball as well from Moin Babar. So Zoad Hussain not looking quite fluent. I mean, he usually takes his time, but he can hit big. He's a wonderful batsman. Oh, this time it's taken on the full. This is a shot of a man not in form. Usually people love to take those full toss deliveries and put them away. But as you can see, the intention from Zoad Hussain is not to go big. He just wants to rotate strike and give Ramiz Raja the strike. Oh, that's a short ball and a good one. A slower one among the balls that is bowled. That's a very good over from Moin Babar. Just 5 runs coming off. Sorry, just 3 runs coming off it. Brilliant over to begin with, Moin Babar. Look at the confidence of a bowler. Having only 2 fielders outside, starting with a spin. You've got to have an amazing talent. And especially when you're bowling to this duo. So the end of 2 overs, Elgin Eagles going strong with 17 for no loss. So Vinit Sinha again continuing the attack. He's been pretty expensive. That's because he was bowling to Ramiz Raja. Now he's bowling to Zoad Hussain, who's just trying to rotate strike. Brilliant bowling here from Vinit Sinha. He's bowling it brilliantly to the left-hander. Two dot balls. That's definitely going to build some pressure. So Zoad Hussain, he will definitely try to go for a big one. If there's another dot ball, just has to rotate the strike. Oh, what a ball this is. Brilliant ball. Raising from that good length area. Never easy to hit those. You kind of edge those things. Try to hit it. Good start this from Vinit Sinha in the second over. Was a little expensive. Not anymore. Interesting. Zoad Hussain was batting without his glasses. Now he has his glasses on. Wonder what he'll do now. should be able to eye the ball better. Oh, good ball, good ball. This is brilliant bowling from Vinicius. He's troubling the batsman with the bounce. Good signs, good confidence, good pace. Brilliantly placed. He's got the bat on the ball, but look at that, 5 dot deliveries. The first over they started with 14 runs, the second over just 3 runs, and so far there hasn't been any runs in the third over. What an incredible comeback from the Itasca Warriors here tonight. Oh, brilliantly hit towards the backward point. Should get 2. So that's 14 in the first over, 3 in the second, and just 2 in the third. So at the end of the third over, Elgin Eagles 19 for no loss. Ramiz Raja, after hitting the 4 of the first ball, has gone out. What an excellent catch by Fahad Babar. It was high in the air, the short mid-wicket area. Didn't get the distance on that occasion. Edged it, went to the top. Was in the air for solid time. And Fahad Babar just diving it to take it towards the end. And that's a very, very big wicket. The big wicket of Ramiz Raja. So that's the second wicket and another wicket from Anil Raina. All full on the off. And Zohar just trying to hit it hard towards the point, but the point fielder making no mistake there. That's the end of Zohar. So the Elgin Eagles, having started brilliantly with 14 runs in the first over, just failing in their script. They still have some decent batting. As you can see, there is Adil who is going in. They still have Vibhash Padak, Shoaib Mirza, and there's Arif there along with Adil Mushtaq. The four of these will have to do the major work. Not easy. You're lucky to bat first, but you need to know that you've got to make some runs.
That's not like the one and the 6-4.
They should be there. They don't want it's hard to think about it. And go back to 9 to see that. Search this.
This is good bowling from Anil Raina. He's trying to control the momentum here. He's gone for a boundary of the first ball and then he came back strong with 3 dot balls. Oh, brilliant bowling, brilliant bowling. Adil Mushtaq just being watchful on that occasion.
Yes.
Good over, good comeback after he being hit for a boundary. He's taken that wicket of Zawad Hussain. Also came back with 5 dot balls right after being hit for a boundary. The process picked up a wicket. So at the end of 5 overs, Elgin Eagles 27 for 2. So the run rate's falling down. They couldn't make use of the power play. They lost 2 big hitters. The 2 players who could make big impact, they've lost them. Looks like Sultan Beg is coming into the attack now. Yes, he is. That was a shorter one towards the leg. Yeah, the umpire doesn't think so. Should have been pulled nicely. There's nobody else in the deep. The 2 fielders who are outside are still in the long on, long off. It's still the last over of the power play. Surely missed that shot. That should have gone all the way. Brilliant ball, just dot ball. Arif Mahmood. He's played 6 balls, hasn't opened the innings. Adil Mushtaq played 3, hasn't opened his account yet. Oh, this time He pulls one and pulls it big. Arif, what a clean hit. 6. What an incredible shot that one. This time he picked up the length early. Came onto it. Just bounced onto it. The second it pitch shot. Middled it to perfection. Right over the square leg. What an incredible hit. What a treat to watch.
So remember the 4 screws that I talked about?
Arif coming into the occasion now. And Sultan Beg under pressure now. Because Arif Beg, he's just shown what he can do.
Yeah, that's what we have to figure out. Okay. So I'll just try to find like another. Should we just get the same McMahon again?
So looks like the ball's gone. They need to give a new ball now. Alright, so the ball was gone. So they had to change the ball. The game's back live again, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Because Arif Mahmood just hit a 6 and a big one. So the long on fielder comes in and the square leg fielder drops back all the way towards the mid wicket. Deep mid wicket. Oh, that's brilliantly bowled. That's bowled. That's gone. What are you doing, Arif? That was right onto the leg wicket. He moved and he let the ball just hit the stumps. Oh, bad luck for him. I think it's an LBW. I think it hit his pad. Let's look at the replay. Yeah, it was right in front of the wicket. That's plumb. Can't do anything about it. He's gone for that big one. He would have made it. The Elgin Eagles now, just like always, just missing their script.
You want to try setting up the tone line?
33 for 3 now. They always start well, but they're not finishing it well. They've got to do something about it. So 2 balls to end the power play. And the Elgin Eagles have lost 3 crucial wickets. There's Adil Mushtaq and Nisar Sidhu. A lot depends on these two, because after this, the only notable batsman I see on the roster is Vibash Padak, who's still not seen on the ground. Yeah, I see him now. No, I don't. Sorry about that. So they will wait. Vibash Padak is maybe an impact player. I don't know. This time it's down the leg. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. Kalim Rahim Bhai. Everybody likes him. One of the nicest umpires you will see. One of the good umpires as well that you get in the Midwest area. Very humble human being. This time it was pulled towards the fine leg. We'll only get what? That's a good over. Oh, that's a wide actually. I thought he pulled it towards the fine leg. Keeper completely missed it. Wonder why the keeper is standing up. He need not stand up. That's missed again. Not sure if there's a bat involved in it. Yes, that's a wide as well. So the runs coming in the form of extras. That's almost 5 extras in a row. Wonder what's happening with these folks lately. Oh, brilliant. Just chipped it towards the short mid wicket. Will get a single. Last ball to end the power play. The score is all right. It's 38. And 6 overs. Ideally, folks like to keep 50, 60, somewhere around that with a 10-run strike rate. With a run rate of 10. But currently, it's going about run a ball. A little over run a ball, maybe. This time it's taken. It's a lower full toss. When the batsmen are tentative, they don't utilize those full tosses, mind you. And these batsmen, they know they've lost 3 wickets, so they will be playing tentatively for a while until they build that partnership. So it's 40 for 3 in the power play. So Anil Raina continuing. Oh my goodness, that was just short of the fielder. Just short of the cover fielders on that occasion. Good ball. Not quite sure what he's trying to do. Doesn't look like he's a pace bowler. Not looks like he's spinning the ball either. It's probably just bowling line and length. It's definitely been effective so far. Sorry about that brief break. We are back live again. So the runs just coming in the form of singles and doubles right now. They're not looking for any big hits. They're slowly trying to accelerate. They're playing about run a ball. They're playing at a run rate of 6.14. So at this rate, the projected score is 120 at the moment. They're playing exactly run a ball. Oh, this is edged. There's no fielder in the covers. So Nisar Sidhu, he just getting lucky on that occasion. Adil Mushtaq, he can hit big. Just not playing his usual cricket. He's trying to play to the situation. So that's a very, very good over from Abir Chippa. Just 2 runs off it. The projected score slowly decreasing. It's 115 now, but there's only 8 overs gone. They still have 12 more overs. They've got to do something to put on a show here tonight, because at run a ball, it's going to be very, very hard to defend against a team like Itasca. Look at look at those visuals. Look at those visuals of the Hanover Park Stadium. Oh, what a sight this is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Just lush green outfield. Plenty of greenery. The dome that you see, that's the Hanover Park. That's a dome we are sitting next to right now, giving you live. And look at that shot from Adil. Just driven it towards the sweeper covers. Should get too easy. So Adil Mushtaq now hitting the throttle, trying to get some acceleration. 8.1, they're 48, still less than run a ball. They need a couple of big overs to gain that momentum. This time it's a fuller one, just cut it towards the backward point. Will get a single. Adil wanted 2. He's played 2 beautiful balls. Why wouldn't he want to be on strike? It's just a single. So runs coming. So that's the 50 up for the Elgin Eagles in 8.3 overs. And Adil along with Nisar Sidhu just trying to rotate strike right now. That's brilliantly driven towards the mid-on. He will get a single, Nisar Sidhu, on this occasion. So the runs just coming in the form of singles and doubles, which is good because they need to build some sort of a partnership here tonight. They've lost 3 crucial wickets. That's a good ball. Missed it completely, Adil Mushtaq. That's the end of the 9th over, and the Elgin Eagles are 52 for 3. there is some desperation to get runs, just not able to connect any. We are trying to find gaps at least to kind of keep the runs flowing. The bowling's been incredible from the Itasca. They've gone for 14 runs in the first over, and ever since they've come back really, really strong. Oh, that's a very good ball yet again. This time that's a dot ball yet again. So at the end of 10 overs, Elgin Eagles 53 for 3. तो माइनर लीग नहीं खेल रहा रे
आप कहाँ से खेलते हो? नहीं माइनर नहीं, लोकल लीग्स। अच्छा, खुद का बनाया है? से बाहर आ गया। कौन है टीम में? अभी वही तमिलनाडु का बी टीम था ना लास्ट टाइम। हाँ हम लोग पूरे आके अलग से टीम। अच्छा क्या हो रहा है? अपनी टीम हो ना, फिर बंदा आराम से सुकून है, जो करना है करो, ना किसी की सुननी है, ना किसी की कुछ चप चिप हम लोग क्या आते हैं बीच में खेलते जाते हैं, तो इसके लिए बहुत मत होता रहता है वहाँ पे। सही बात।
The shade was actually coming this way. Now as soon as it comes down, once it goes down, then we're gonna move it back. जनाब ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਚੰਨ
अभी थोड़ा अटक रहा है। शुक्र है देख ले, प्रॉब्लम हुई थी ना, बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हुई थी उस दिन। तो सोचा गया एक तो आमलेट बन गया होगा। और मेरे भी
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਤੂੰ?
ਭਾਜੀ ਬਸ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ
ਥੋੜੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਦਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਆਪਣੇ।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਿਜ਼ੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ,
ਬਿਜ਼ੀ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਨੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਬਿਜ਼ੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ।
ਚਲੋ ਚੰਗੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ। ਹੋਰ ਭਾਜੀ ਸਭ ਠੀਕ ਠਾਕ ਹੈ?
ਬਹੁਤ
ਮੇਰਾ ਭਰਾ
ਹੋਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ?
यही बॉल से खेल रहे ना अभी। वो बहुत बेहतर है वो 2 और ज़्यादा चलता है
Alright, I'm gonna, if you wanna just start taking over slowly, I'm gonna set up the tripod and we can proceed.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So the wicket's just crumbling here. And Nisar Sidhu walks off. Good wicket there. So 60 for 4 in 11.4. The Elgin Eagles are losing the script yet again. They have a good team. They are just not coming together. Not tonight. They've got to do something. Brilliant bowling from Abir Chippa. He's just controlling it with the line and length. So Sama Mullah there along with Nisar Sidhu now. Adil Mushtaq got out. That was a big wicket. Look at that. So Sama Mullah just trying to swing now. He knows it's better to just go for it now than to kind of drag it because they know they only have 8 overs. They need to post at least 135, 140. They have to score 10 runs from now for the next 8 overs. So at the end of 12 overs, Elgin Eagles 60 for 4. Itasca Warriors, they seem pretty confident. They know they are on top of the game. No worries right now. Good ball, good bowling. Mixing it up nicely. Every bowler who's coming in has been mixing it up very, very nicely. So Neil Narwekar into the attack now. It's just chipped towards the square leg. They will get one on this occasion. So Neil Narwekar plays some Major League cricket. Very, very big player. Oh, that's edged and that's gone as well. That's the end of Osama Mullah. Neil Narwekar taking a wicket in his third ball. That's the end of Osama Mullah. Goes for a duck. So Nadeem is walking in now. So tells you the tail started. They've got to do something about it. They just have to go keep swinging. So Neil Narwekar, a very, very big player. Big name. He comes from Mumbai. Played in the Mumbai first class leagues. Super talent, super fine. He's just playing this game because he doesn't have a major league game. But a very, very big player. So Itasca are super stacked here tonight. This time Nadeem just pulls one towards the square leg. Will get a single. Brilliant. Just chipped it towards the fine leg. Good athleticism from the keeper, Venkatesh Naidu. So Neil Narwekar right now. He's trying to control the momentum. No bowler is giving away boundaries. Or rather, the batsmen are not going for the boundaries. 13 overs done and the Elgin Eagles are 62 for 5. 7 overs. Assuming they make 70, that's still a below par total here on this ground. They'll only make it to 132, even hitting at 10 runs per over. But the current projected score at this rate is only 95. So Elgin Eagles, they have to have a trick or two up their sleeve. Wonder why Vibhash Padak is not playing. Oh, this is up in the air, but falls safe. The 30-yard circle. The fielders are almost near the boundary. Oh, this time he pulls one. Could be 6. Yes, it is. That's one from Nisar Sidhu. A very, very big one. Much needed one as well. They've got to have quite a few of these. Abir Chippa, he's given only 5 runs in 3 overs. Picked up a wicket. And now all of a sudden he's been hit for a 6. Cricket is just such a cruel game. Sometimes a shot can spoil your stats. Good bowling this again, good comeback. Nisar Sidhu, smart batting. Hit a 6 and then just tried to rotate the strike and get off to the other end. Signs of a good player. Good ball, good ball. So 2 balls to go. Eight runs coming off this over so far. Nadim is just trying to swing right now. Brilliant bowling. What a wonderful ball this one from Abir Shippa. So the projected score is currently at 100. And Abir Chippa bowled a beautiful spell. 4 overs, 12 runs and 1 wicket with an economy of 3. And Neil Narwekar will most probably continue. Yes, he will. Brilliant bowling again from Neil Narwekar. He is not giving any runs whatsoever. He's been super consistent. He's actually a better batsman than he's a bowler, mind you. If his bowling is this good, imagine what his batting could be. Oh, what a shot. This is up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. No, it falls short of Fahd Babar, the mid wicket. This time Nadim tried to pull one, edged it towards the third man, gets a single yet again. The runs coming in the form of singles at the moment. There's 5.3 overs left in 33 balls. Whatever damage, whatever recovery that the Elgin Eagles should do, they only have 33 balls for it. Now 32 balls. And the run rate is just collapsing by every run. Nisar Sidhu, he's shown that he can hit big sixers. He's hit one already. Just tries to chip it towards the short mid wicket. Gets a single. for. This is actually pulled towards the square leg. Missed it completely. Sidhu just trying to pull it. The length is so awkward to pull those things. The bounce is always uneven at the Hanover Park Stadium. This is right into the slot and good bowling from Neil Narvekar. This one's pulled. This is a big one. Nisar Sidhu. He gets the second one. The second big one. What an incredible hit that one is. Went all the way. Good camera coverage there by Barry. Look at that. Brilliant shot. Picked it up right from the slot. This time he just chips one towards the short mid wicket. Just gets one and gets off strike. This is good batting from Nisar Sidhu. The 85 that the Elgin Eagles scored, Nisar has scored 32 of them. There were almost 10-12 extras as well. So he's literally, him and the extras did half the work for the Elgin Eagles so far. Should have gone for a single Nisar, but that's the last ball, so he wanted to keep the strike. Nothing wrong with it. Shoaib Minaj, he's got to start accelerating as well. They still have 4 wickets. No notable batsmen at this point. But they've got to run for everything. They've got to hit some boundaries to post a decent total. 3 overs, 30 from now will still get them to 125. Just still lower run a ball. Got to maximize. In T20 games, these scores are really below par. Look at that scorecard. Except for Nisar Sidhu, no notable batsmen. And look at that. Moin Babar 2 overs 7. Abir Shippa 4 overs 12. Best economies tonight. And Neil and Anil Raina, they did well too. The only expensive over was from Sultan Beg, just 13 runs coming off it. This one slapped into the sweeper covers. Might even go for a boundary. No, it won't. Hassan Bemad, the fielder. Very good ball. Wide signal by the umpire. Thought it was a good ball. Moin Babar thinks this was inside the line. Just having a nice little chat with the umpire, enjoying himself. Good player, Moin Babar. This is actually hit down the ground. Fielder getting underneath it, but won't stop it. Nisar Sidhu is doing it for his team. That's another 6. Second 6 of the Look at that shot. Picked it right from that slot. Oh, what a shot. All the way. The fielder just had to watch it sail over him. Long on. This is really valuable runs. This time he goes up in the air again. Fielder getting underneath it. He will also watch that sail over. And Nisar Sidhu, he's on a roll right now. 2 back-to-back sixers. Is all of a sudden he's on 46. Scored half the score of his team. This is just brilliant batting from Nisar Sidhu. They have targeted Moin Babar. Can you believe that? Oh boy. What an incredible hit. Oh, that's a short one. Tried to pull it. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. Good keeping there from Venkatesh Naidu. Saved a certain single at least in the form of buys. Thank our sponsors, Yash Technologies, for giving us this wonderful, wonderful tournament. So just 3 balls to go in the 18th over. And Nisar Sidhu, oh boy, he's definitely up the ante here. The runs are still below par, but he's giving them a very, very respectable total. There's 5 fielders outside, nobody in the off, surprisingly. Oh, this time it's gone up in the air. Fielder running back. Won't be able to stop it. Will get to. Nisar is playing to the field now. Abir Chippa, he walked in. So there was a long on, long off. There's a cow on. There's a mid wicket, deep mid wicket, a deep square leg, and the third man was on the back. Wonder what he's doing there. Moin Bobber wanted to bowl a faster one. Vinny Sinha coming and having a chat with him, telling him, hey bros, what's happening? Fahim starting pretty decent in the first 2 balls, and Shahir Hassan starting watchful. Fahad Babar and Shahir Hassan, the dynamic duo that we are all aware of. We know what they can do. They're not chasing a huge total, just 106 runs. The Elgin Eagles, they failed on their script yet once again. Just driving to the mid-on area and gets that single, Fahad Babar. So this is most probably going to be single-double game until Shahir Hassan starts boom boom. Of late, he's not playing the natural game that he's known for. Usually he starts from ball 1, hits those really, really big ones. Of late, he's changed his game, trying to play a very, very different game than what we are aware of. That's wide signal by the umpire. So 5 runs and 2 coming in the form of extras. You cannot be bowling any extras in this game. It's a very, very low total, mind you. This time he's driven it towards the long off. There's a fielder in the deep. He'll only get 1. The bat sounded a little different. Almost like hitting it with a wooden ruler or something. A very flat sound. Tells me he didn't quite middle it. This time Fahad Babar, he cuts one towards the backward point. Will only get a single. Good fielding there by the third man, trying to cut it off. So Fahad Babar will keep the strike. 7 runs coming off the first over. Wonder what the strategy is going to be from the Itasca Warriors. They've got to do something tonight to keep up that run rate. They're pretty good. They only lost 1 game. They're cruising along really well.
Just connect to my number.
No, connect it to this one.
Oh, you're doing okay. Select it, should.
Mosquitoes started biting here in the Hanover Park. Might as well finish it early because it's mosquitoes time. And Dr. Akbar opens the bowling from the street end of the Hanover Park. The first ball, Fahad Babar just playing it towards the deep extra cover. There's a fielder in the deep, Adil Mushtaq. Will only get a single. Wonder what Shahir Hassan is going to do to Dr. Akbar. Shahir Hassan is not looking for those big ones nowadays. But this time he goes really, really big. Big of a kind. Look at that. Brilliantly hit towards the long on. There's no fielder in the deep. That's some confidence, really. There's only 1 fielder outside the 30 yards and he's in the deep extra cover. That's some confidence from Dr. Akbar to come in and bowl without a fielder in the long on for Shahir Hassan. There's a long off, but everybody knows Shahir Hassan, he likes hitting towards the cow corner, the long on and the mid-wicket area. That's his strength. And there's no fielder there. What a mighty hit that is from Shahir Hassan. That's gone huge. The first one, the Itasca Warriors, they are inching in towards a victory here. every ball that's bowled. That's wide signal by the umpire. So there's gonna be another ball. The ball's not wasted and the runs, the extras added to the score. Oh, that's a better line, better length as well. Bowl in that good length area and raise it. Never gonna be easy. But mind you, there's still no fielder on the long on mid wicket or the cow corner or anything towards the square leg either. Oh, this time he places nicely towards the point fielder. Won't get a single. Wonder what Shahir Hassan is trying to do. This is the Shahir Hassan I was talking about. Usually when he hits a 6, there were days when he usually tries for 6 balls, 6 sixers. And now, look at what he's trying to do. Very different. Oh, that's a short one and pull towards the long on for a 6. Long off, sorry. The fielder will just watch it sail over. Dr. Akbar. I called him the Jadugar in the first game. Bowled brilliantly. He shouldn't be coming in the power play when there's only 2 fielders. He's usually very effective after the power play. Wonder why he opened it up. Maybe wanted to provide that crucial breakthrough in the form of Shahir Hassan or Fahad Babar. You hit a 6 like that and the players will come and feel your bat as well. Because that shot was hit flat. Seemed very, very effortless. What a beautiful atmosphere. Look at this match summary. Nisar Sidhu doing everything for the Eagles. Didn't get any support from his team. Ramiz Raja Jr. He was gonna go for at some point, but dismissed with that brilliant catch from Fahad Babar. And now Harish Hassan, Fahad Babar just trying to flick it towards the short mid wicket. You look at the background, the kids, they're enjoying festive season. What a mighty tournament this is, the Midwest Premier League. Oh, this time Fahad Babar wanted to go downtown towards the square leg. There's certain appeal from Fahim and his team. The umpire is not convinced. They'll steal a leg by. Shahir Hassan just trying to drive it towards the mid-on. We got a single. It's a decent over so far from Fahim. No boundaries off it. 4 balls bowled. It's 3 runs given. Which includes 1 LB. So one leg by. Oh, that's good running between the wickets. Fahad Babar just trying to defend it and running that single. Talk about fitness. Fahad Babar, look at his fitness. And since years I've been seeing this kid. What an incredible kid. Become a super matured adult cricketer now. Oh, this time Shahir Hassan, he tries to go towards the extra cover. Should easily get 2. They could have gotten 3, but Shahir Hassan, is not so great with running between the wickets. But you know what he's good at? He's good at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. Surprisingly. Oh, look at that. Cheeky shot. Very effective though. He will get 2. When he wants to run for 2, look at how fast he can run. It's good running between the wickets. That's the end of the 3rd over. The Itasca Warriors are 28 for no loss. They are trying to finish this game early on. They're going almost at 10 runs per over. 9.33 to be precise. 79 now needed from 102 balls. It's only a matter of time. They haven't lost a wicket. They will look to finish it off. The bowling's not been so great so far. But Dr. Akbar, he is continuing. He's gonna bowl into Fahad Babar now. Mosquitoes are it's like the game of mosquitoes. Biting me everywhere. Just brilliantly played. Very good ball from Dr. Akbar. He's not letting those loose balls and Fahad to come down the track. This time Fahad goes towards the cow corner. Should be a boundary. That was in the slot and nicely picked up. You look at that shot. Was in the slot this time and Fahad was ready for it. What an incredible shot. Easy boundary. Wonder why there is no long on fielder. Still, they should have a long on and a cow corner or even a mid wicket. Long on could be a little wider. They need that for the angle that Dr. Akbar is coming in. This time it was taken in the full and put it towards the square leg. Should be another 4. These are easy runs now. The ball was flighted. You look at that. Almost dropping it like an atom bomb. Oh my goodness. And Fahad Babar, he's almost halfway down the pitch to hit that one. There's absolutely no problems taking those freebies. The run rate's just going on and on now. 71 needed from 16.3. There's still 3 more balls from Dr. Akbar. He's trying multiple things, Dr. Akbar. This is a much better delivery. A faster one. Pitched it in that good length area. Fahad Babar brilliantly placing it towards the short covers. Taking that single because he knows the covers drop back to the deep. This time Shahir Hassan pulls one towards the mid wicket. Should be a 6. Yes, it is. I'm telling you time and again, you need a mid-wicket fielder and a long on. The field's still not changing. The field is still at the long off. I don't know why there is a deep extra cover for that line. These are amateur mistakes you don't want to do. This is just giving it away literally. Just trying to give it away. It almost looks like the team's just waiting to finish it off early and maybe make the best use of a Friday night. Going home, spending time with the families. Look at that. Much better delivery. The flighted ones are all going to the boundaries. The faster ones, they are sticking well. So the end of 4 overs. The Itasca Warriors 43 for no loss, just needing 64 from 16 now, and almost 4 runs per over. Look at that batting lineup. Everybody failed. Ramiz Raja seemed pretty good initially, but except for him, look at Nisar Sidhu. Played a brilliant innings like Navjot Singh Sidhu. Just the lone warrior here tonight, and there's no support. And Neil Narvekar, look at that, 4 wickets. Brilliant bowling tonight. He's also an amazing batsman, mind you. Plays the minor league for the Baltimore. Amazing bowler and a wonderful batsman.
Hey, we lost your
So that's a brilliant shot from Fahad Babar. Placed it towards the deep extra covers. 2 runs off it. These are heavy ground outfield conditions. The ground's been moved, but not effectively, to be honest. It's very patchy. Oh, this one's cut towards the third man. Should go for a boundary. No, it won't. Heavy outfield. I was talking about it. That's 2 force missed, really. Even on a regular day, this Hanover Park ground is usually pretty good. The ball travels. Those 2 shots were amazing shots. Fahad Babar, the one on the deep extra cover, was very brilliantly executed. Picked it up from the slot, and this one slashed. The ball travelled, raced towards the third man boundary, but just didn't cross the line. Oh, this is in the slot. Nicely driven towards the covers. They will get a single. There's a long on and a long off right now. The bowling's not been straighter. When you have a long on and a long off, you've got to bowl onto the wickets. Brilliant, just placed it into the gully. He will get a single. Easy runs. It's looking really ordinary tonight. There's nothing effective. The bowling side from the Elgin Eagles, they've got to tighten up their batting lineup, their bowling lineup. They have to come together as a team. They are a good team, mind you, but just not been efficient enough tonight. They banged just on one player, Ramiz Raja, to do everything. Nisar Sidhu came through for them, but nothing, no support whatsoever for him. 106. Already through the halfway mark now. So 57 needed now in just 15.1. At this rate, you can expect the Itasca Warriors to wrap up this game in about 10 overs. But once the power play is done, scoring boundaries is not going to be easy. And look at Shahir Hassan. A short pitch delivery instead of pulling it for a square leg 6. He's trying to show these Natraj shots and all these weird batting styles. It's probably because it was the last ball. He wanted to keep the strike maybe. So both batsmen giving a solid start. Look at Neil Narvekar, 4 over 16 runs, 4 wickets. Everybody who's bowled today got a wicket. including the most expensive Sultan bag. So there's a bowling change now. New bowler coming in. Might be Ramiz Raja. I don't know. We'll have to wait for the scorecard. It's not so visible from around here. Looks like it is Ramiz Raja. He's a good bowler. The last over of the power play. Brilliant. Shahir Hassan just placing it into the covers. The fielder, he was actually showing the action without the ball in hand. That's usually 5 runs penalty. Umpire probably missed seeing that. If you don't have the ball in the hand, you cannot show a throw action. That's the ICC law. 5 runs penalty for that usually. Brilliantly bowled this one. Nice arc. A very good loop. Pitched it in that good length, turned it into the batsman at an awkward height. This is a shorter one, should have been pulled. There is a long on right now, and there is also a mid wicket. There's a reason why they are not trying to pull now, because it's not easy. Look at Shahir Hassan just trying to hit that crane shot. Or the Stark. One-legged animal. They're taking it really easy. They should just keep attacking. There's still only 2 fielders outside. That's just 3 runs from the over of Ramiz Raja. So after 6 overs, that's a very, very good over from Ramiz Raja. So after 6 overs, the Warriors 54 for no loss, 53 required in 14 at a required run rate of 3.79. They should finish this early on to gain some run rate. These are very, very rare games that you get where you can just finish it off early. You look at those worms. They mated initially at one point, and after that they haven't been romancing much. Because you know what, the Itasca Warriors, they're going farther and farther away. That's cheeky, real cheeky from Shahir Hassan. Just placing it towards a fine leg for a single. Nisar Sidhu has done well with batting. What is he going to do with the bowling here tonight? We've got to wait and watch. This time Fahad Babar tries to just place it towards the backward square leg. He will get a single. They're just walking. They're taking it real easy. Everything looks really, really simple at the moment. It's almost like the Itasca Warriors are just practicing. And Elgin Eagles just waiting for the game to be over. That's a wide signal by the umpire. And Shahir Hassan wanted to hit it towards he wanted to do another dill scoop. This time he comes down the right, didn't quite middle it. Just goes towards the long on for a single. Didn't get quite. He came in onto that pretty lazily. Let's look at the replay on that occasion. You see that came pretty lazy onto that. So that's another single stolen by Fahad Babar, just slightly defending it in an angle and placing it towards the short cover. Sorry. Very unusual field. There's no point fielder. There's no square leg fielder. There is a deep mid wicket, long on, long off. They're playing with 10, mind you. Oh, this one's even bigger. And the ball's gone. Yeah, they've got to change the ball now. Since that's a mighty shot. Let's look at the replay on that occasion. What an incredible hit that is from Shahir Hassan. You look at that. Waited on it and executed with perfection. Look at that ball. It's gone all the way. You just saw my head on the screen for a second. What an incredible hit. This is what Shahir Hassan is known for. These mighty big ones. What a shot. Incredible shot. Sorry for the delay. Ladies and gentlemen, the ball was gone. They had to change the ball. Couldn't find the exact match.
I think it's over there.
So the end of 7 overs. The Warriors 65 for no loss. They're going strong at almost 9.3, 9.29 to be precise. Shahir Hassan has been the aggressor of this inning so far. Far Babar just playing the supporting knock at the moment. Just beautifully driven down the ground towards the mid-off. Will take a single and get off strike. Brings back Shahir Hassan. What is Shahir Hassan going to do? Ramiz Raja is bowling brilliantly. Oh, this is just... That was in the slot. Wonder why Shahir Hassan didn't go for it. It's probably just the name. You hear this name, Ramiz Raja, you think he's going to do something special. And you try to play these awkward shots like that. You make that impression even stronger. It's really, really good bowling from Ramiz Raja. He's just playing to the batsman's mindset. Shahir Hassan, that was a slotted delivery and then he tried to just defend it. Usually would go all the way, those deliveries. And look at that all of a sudden now. There you go. That is how he plays those slotted deliveries usually. This one was turning. Short a one and pull this one. Fielder will just watch it sail over. What a brilliant hit that one is. It's right over the fielder. So the balls are vanishing into thin air. Oh, that's pulled again. This time towards the mid-wicket and it's a boundary yet again. Shahir Hassan is just making it look really easy tonight. Just towing with Ramiz Raja. The first 4 balls, he was just playing on his mindset. But this one, he had ample time to get onto that. The field's not been in the best of their times tonight. 11 runs off that over of Ramiz Raja. Quite expensive and a very good over. So they are closely inching in towards the target. The Itasca Warriors. 76, just needing about 31 runs now. Look at that shot. Look at that beautiful shot. Just incredible moon there. Look at that. It's an out of focus. But you know that's a moon. Brilliant visuals tonight from the Hanover Park. Just amazing. Look at the moon. Look at the full moon there. You can actually look at the other part of the moon as well. Oh wow, what a visual. Just brilliant. The camera work. And that's the stadium you're playing from. Incredible visuals thanks to our media director Barinder Saini. Fahad Babar batting brilliantly, just trying to drive it down the ground, giving Shahir Hassan most of the strike. Shoaib Minhaj is not going to do much tonight. That's just brilliant. Now what is Shahir Hassan going to do? He might go the big way. Oh no, he's just driving it. That's really lazy. That's the laziest Shahir Hassan we know. There was a single there. What was he doing? They have run faster runs than this in the same game. All of a sudden, Shahir Hassan taking it real easy now, because they know they only need 2.57 required run rate. 30 needed from 11.4. Oh, this time he tries to go. Didn't quite connect that. Will only get one. It's just walking. Had it been connected, another ball would have been lost in thin air. Look at that. Slower one. Didn't quite pick it up. Oh boy. Fahad Babar, it's been a while. He scored a boundary. He's just trying to rotate those singles and doubles. Terrific batsman. It's not looking like anybody else is going to get batting in the Itasca Warriors lineup tonight. These batsmen, they're trying to finish it off for their team with a commendable run rate. If they end up winning in about 11 overs, they'll definitely up their run rate big time. They might even be on the top of the table after this game. The points table, I mean. Look at that. Shahir Hassan just trying to swing the ball, swing his bat. Missing the line completely on this occasion. Too many mosquitoes around. Having a nice buffet with my because I'm wearing my shorts. Oh, this time Shahir Hassan comes down the track. Oh no, they might get a single with an overthrow. Yes, they will. Oh, they might get one more. No, there's a backup this time. It's almost looking like the Elgin Eagles are giving up. At the end of 9 overs, the Itasca Warriors 79 for no loss. Only 3 runs of this over from Shoaib, an excellent over. For the first time, the run rate has dropped down to below 9 since the beginning of this innings. Look at that points table. The Itasca Warriors standing 4th tonight. If they win this game with some run rate, they have a chance of being number 1 on the table. Or worst case, they might end up number 2, because the Lahore Qalandars, they have a very, very big run rate of 1.6. Look at Shahir Hassan, too lazy to provide his pick. So you see this animated character, looks better than him though. Fahad Babar, we all know him. Wonder who the bowler is this time. This is actually the opening bowler. Opening from Fahim. He's just coming in from the street end of the Hanover Park Stadium. The scorecard's not updated. Wonder what the scorer is doing. Having a chit chat with the director Naveen Atluru. The scorer Arvind Rajendran, not the Arvind Sharvu we all know. It's a good ball that kept low actually, surprisingly. That missed the keeper as well, but they didn't run for a single. So Shahir Hassan, he wants to get his 50 in style. Is he gonna hit a 6? He likes to get to these milestones with the boundary. We all know Shahir Hassan. And he is usually on 48 or 98. He usually likes to hit the big one. Like the Virender Sehwag. Finish off the tension. So we have Neil Narvekar here in the commentary box here tonight. So Neil Narvekar played Mumbai, amazing batsman, took 4 wickets. Oh, look at that shot. I was just saying, Shahir Hassan likes to get these milestones in boundaries, and that's the first 6. What an incredible shot. That's so Neil, how does it feel coming to Hanwar Park Stadium and playing here with the local kids?
It's a good experience. It's pretty competitive, the cricket in Chicago, and I'm here to do my bit, and happy that I've been doing it consistently here.
Incredible bowling today, 4 wickets. You definitely gonna get the man of the match and maybe even the best bowler award tonight. So you're gonna sweep some awards tonight for sure. So what was the strategy when you were bowling? Because they were already pretty low in the momentum, and you literally nailed the cuff in there.
Now, I was lucky that the ball was spinning a bit, and plus being Astro, there's a bit of bounce, so a little bit of turn and bounce did help me out a bit, and plus some good catching in the field.
Oh yeah, definitely catch or spin matches, and this is a terrific example. This time it's up in the air towards the third man. They should get two easy runs. So Neil, tell us about your season. How is your season going?
So far it's been good. This is my second game here, but otherwise I've been playing in DC and been performing quite well there too. So I have no complaints yet.
So you're a competitor for the Chicago Boys in the minor league, but you are playing with the Chicago Boys in these leagues. How different are these Premier Leagues than compared to the international standards that you have played?
Cricket is picking up here in the USA. We can see that with the Major League. So hopefully in the next 2-3 years, we might see much better grounds coming up, and a little bit of income source for the players here. So hope that happens soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And I did meet you for the first time in the Liberty Cup. We played together. We played against each other when you were playing in Kings. That's a boundary there. So looks like your team is just 16 runs away. What do you think about this win? You might probably end up in the top of the table. What do you think about that?
I just hope they don't get out right now. I don't want to go and pad up.
Looks like Venkatesh Naidu is padded up. He knows that you probably don't want to go right now. Just
Poor
16
guy.
runs.
That's the worst feeling actually for a batsman. When you're padded up and you don't get to bat, and especially when you padded from the first over and the game goes on for. So that's the worst thing that can happen. Because once you're padded up, you're in the zone, and you really want to get out there. Nobody likes to pad up and just sit.
Absolutely. So tell me something about the minor league team that you're playing for. What team is it? And
so I'm playing for Baltimore Royals, which was DC Hawks the last couple of years. I played for them the last 2 years too. But we have got a good side this time. There's Bipul Sharma, Sarabjit Ladda, Jaskaran Malhotra, Derville Green is playing, Paul Palmer is there, and I think Pargat Singh from Canada, he's coming down. So we've got a good competitive team. Ahad Malik is there. I don't know if he's played. He also played in Chicago, I think, last week. So good side, but we'll be in the Southern Division, I think, this time.
got it.
So won't be facing Chicago until we get to the playoffs. So,
Got it. Lucky for us. So Chicago has grown quite big, as you rightly mentioned, because if you see the first year, the average age of Chicago catchers was about 45 or something. Wonder what they were trying to do in a minor league team. But now, as you can see, the youngsters have come up. The Chicago Tigers team, they have really come a long way. They are a very good contender. Last year, they almost qualified for the playoffs. So this year, I'm pretty much sure they'll give a very tough fight.
that's what I'm saying, that with the major league coming in, a lot of youngsters will gain interest because they're watching their favorite players, somebody they idolize on TV right now here in the US. So they would want to take up cricket, and that has been happening actively. You can see that, like you said, both the teams of Chicago right now are pretty good on paper, at least. We'll have to wait and watch how they perform.
Absolutely.
But at least there's some positive signs there.
Definitely. And you've been like one of the super finds for the local teams here. You've been playing the crucial tournaments here, like the premium tournaments like Midwest Premier League, the Liberty Cup. You are also bringing such a hype to our tournaments here. Thank you so much for coming to Chicagoland and playing with us. I know it takes a lot to come in all the way from India and play your off season here, but people do look up to you.
The pleasure is all mine. I've been playing cricket for such a long time. It just gives me so much pleasure to come here, play in different places, and just give my best everywhere I go.
So there you go. So I'm taking a picture with Neil Narvekar, which you will see on the Midwest page tomorrow. Because you don't get to hear from the commentary box from international players too often. But Neil Narvekar, he was so kind to come all over here, leaving his dugout and sharing some time with us. Oh my goodness, that's the first wicket, Neil. All right, you might probably have to go pad up now. All right, so that's Neil Narvekar from the commentary box. Real nice guy. What a wonderful treat to talk to this man. Such nice basics, so humbled. He's played international level, played with the big boys like Sachin Tendulkar. You name it. He's played with most of the international players. Such a nice, humble human being. You talk about cricket and attitude. This is what you need to learn. You score a few runs in the local leagues. I've seen a lot of them raising their collars and getting that star attitude. Not gonna float around for long. Because if you want people to like you, you always want to be an underdog. Because world loves underdogs. Everybody, they support the underdogs. That's been the kind of world it is. That was a soft dismissal. Shahir Hassan too lazy playing that shot, throwing away his wicket. So Venkatesh Naidu is walking in now. But that's a very good innings from Shahir Hassan. Terrific innings though. He's literally taken the game away single-handedly. Brilliant support from Fahad Babar. He's just playing run a ball. He can go for those big shots, but it's his maturity that you see. Just brilliant. So Venkatesh Naidu goes in now. He will try and wrap up the game along with Fahad Babar. If not, as Neil Narvekar said, he'll have to probably go in. The required run rate is 1.5. An atrocious feeling in the heart for a batsman of his caliber. So Venkatesh Naidu just trying to flick it down towards the fine leg. And the leg by signal by the umpire. So no runs off the bat of Venkatesh Naidu. Shoaib Minhaj has been bowling brilliantly. Just 5 runs and 1 wicket, the only wicket. They only need 13 runs. Oh, brilliant. This is a class of Fahad Babar. Oh, they might even get 2. They saw Dr. Akbar in the field. They didn't mind taking 2. He doesn't have the strongest of the arms. But that's 2 runs and Fahad Babar gets to 29. Venkatesh Naidu will face. Venkatesh Naidu will be facing now. They just need 11 from 9 overs. The required run rate 1.22. It's a matter of an over or 2 at this point. Oh, look at those visuals yet again. Look at that. The brilliant moon, the crescent moon. What an incredible sight. You look at that moon, you see the other side. Oh my goodness, you see oh wow. You see those patches on the moon. What a brilliant sight that is. You could literally see the sun is actually shining onto one side of the moon in this angle. Just brilliant visuals these. You talk about the video coverage, video quality, almost at the international level. With the minimum gear that these leagues have locally, look at the quality of cricket you get to watch. Premier League for a reason. Brilliant bowling. Venkatesh Naidu still not off the mark. Adil Mushtaq into the attack now. Just need 11. The deeper they take through, the lesser run rate they will gain on winning this game. So they might want to finish this early and wrap it up on a Friday evening. Shot a one and this time it's pulled well. They will get a boundary on this occasion. So Venkatesh Naidu opens his account with a boundary. Oh, brilliant. Look at that shot. Picked it up early. Brilliantly executed. Classy shot. This is what I was talking about. The team that Itasca Warriors have. Such a wonderful team. Everybody can bat. Look at how simple they made it look. 11.2, they are 101. At this rate, they could chase down a total of 200 easily. The bowling's not been so great tonight, but still at the Premier League level, 100 for 1. Oh, that's a very good ball. I was talking about bowling not being great, and Adil comes back and proves me wrong right away. What an incredible ball that is. Moving away from the batsman. Good pace. It's only a matter of time now. Shot a one, pulled it again, and it's another boundary. So Venkatesh Naidu in a hurry to wrap it up in this over. Look at that, it's almost like an action replay from the previous boundary. The second ball, shot a one, adjusted himself, pulled it towards the backward square leg. Incredible batting from Venkatesh Naidu. 3 runs needed now. Will they be able to wrap it up in the next 2 balls? Change of over It's gonna be waste of time at this point. They've wrapped it up pretty much. Just one hit away. This is just not helping. The Elgin Eagles, they've won the first game they've played. They've won it by almost 100 runs. They seem to be almost like the strongest contenders. This time it should be boundary again. This time no, it's not. But they will run 3 and that should be the end of the game. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the game. That's it. Oh, they ran 4. So that's the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for tonight from the commentary box. Hope you all enjoyed the second innings of this game. So we'll see you again next week for game 22, where we see yet another clash of the Titans. So signing out, stay tuned and watch the presentation ceremony, ladies and gentlemen.